Hello.
Hi.
And welcome back to another episode of Breakroom Banter.
It's a hairstylist adjacent podcast.
Where each week,
two friends
who happen to be hairstylists
break down our weeks in the break room.
We really need to get it together on that.
You know what?
Well, anyway, I'm your host, Hunter Walden.
And I'm Ericka the Redhead.
And today we're joined by a very special person in my life. It is my fiance.
My fiance.
Hi.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
He doesn't listen. Don't listen to him.
He listens to it from downstairs when we record
That is true.
I hear it through the floor.
It's in the walls.
Sorry.
All right.
So let's start off with our peaks and our pits.
Okay.
Me and Bradley probably have the same peak, but my peak is that we're going to Disneyland tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
Well, technically not really. We're leaving tomorrow to go to Disneyland next week.
We'll see it tomorrow.
Wait.
Yes, we will.
What? Oh, because you go on Monday.
Monday.
I'm
Yeah.
like, that doesn't make any sense, but yes.
Yeah,
actually,
so we're
it
Okay,
does.
so we go to Santa Barbara tomorrow.
yes, and we get to eat at Neptune's Net in Malibu.
Uh-huh.
That's a good one.
It's not fancy. It's like a little walk up fried fish.
But is it good?
It's kind of podunk.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
it's so good. It's like a biker restaurant just off the side of the highway.
Yeah, but
Like you literally
it's
just
good.
go, vroom.
like
but
a
not
like a
scary.
Guy Fieri
yeah, like
episode?
a dive.
Like a dive?
Yeah.
Drive-ins and dives.
But it's good. We
I
get
like it.
the sampler platter that is fried, and it is delicious.
Mhm.
And then we
Clam
walk across
chowder.
the street to the ocean.
Oh, and we're
I
taking
like
my
that
mom.
part.
Yeah, and we're taking his mom, so she'll be here in like an hour. So we may hear from her
Right.
at some point.
But she'll come up here.
Yeah, she will.
A little
She'll say,
peekaboo.
Hi.
Hi. That's funny. So what's your pet?
My pit is that. So Bradley plans our vacations always, and I love him for that. That's great because I plan all day, every day.
Yeah.
So I don't want to plan anything ever outside of like work because I'm just
Tread
like,
carefully.
well, Bradley does not do relaxing vacations. So like we'll have a reservation at like 6 a.m. But if we're at home, Bradley could sleep until 2 p.m.
Oh.
Easy.
At 2 a.m. the next day.
Yeah. But if we're on vacation, we're up at like 6 o'clock every morning.
Oh.
So it's not a relaxing vacation.
Super
so,
rejuvenating.
right. If I have to have a pit, then that's going to be
that
it.
would be
that
it.
I have
that
to
you have to get up early
keep
to do
waking
fun
up.
things.
Right. It'll be worth it once I get up. And it's in California, so you know.
Yeah. Well, nice weather.
Great weather.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Do you have a pet? What is yours?
And, shipping companies.
Oh.
That fiasco.
I have been wronged by both UPS and the Postal Service.
This week.
This week, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, UPS lost my package. They didn't. They delivered it next door, and then the neighbors didn't bring it over, so it was lost.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Do you think that they opened it and like
I
knew
think
what it was?
No, I think they opened it and saw a plain white bag and was like, "Oh, what's this garbage?"
Oh.
But then the post office today sent my thing to Franklin,
And we do not live in
45
Franklin.
minutes away.
Ugh.
But it's available for pickup
Currently, right at this moment?
if it was open.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, why didn't we go?
No. That was why I was yelling at the robot.
Oh, so we need to still go to Target after we record this episode to get those.
No, we have the fuel rods. These were the batteries.
Right. Okay. Anyway, Ericka?
My peak is that
Oh, you had so much time.
I know. And I don't know. I had it okay, we'll put it this way. I kind of touched on it a little bit in the last 2 episodes, my peaks and pits, right? Dealing with some drama with my apartment complex. It feels like there may be some
Coming to a close.
coming to a close, like maybe some hope on the horizon. I'm hoping for that. So the other part of that, my peak would be that, and then also the pit would be that I'm dealing with that.
Okay.
That's as specific as I'm going to choose to get for right now. Like I said, when it's all over, I'll talk about it. But so
It's
what are
still
we?
too real.
Right? What are we talking about today?
So today I thought it would be fun to do like a little rapid fire, like quick little episode where we give Bradley, who is not a hairdresser,
No.
hairdresser terms. And he gives us definitions of those terms.
What he thinks they mean.
Right. And so some of these are real terms. Most of them are real terms.
Yeah.
But there are also some that are thrown in there that are like not real terms.
Just stuff we say in the salon.
Yeah.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
So we'll go ahead and start. You go ahead and start off easy. You can start one and you'll do a couple and then I'll do a couple.
Okay, Bradley. The first word is balayage.
Oh, I know that one.
What is it?
That's the blonding technique, and it's like...
Oh, my God.
the way
I'm
down.
so impressed. He
He
didn't
listens.
say highlights. He said it's a blonding technique. Holy cow. This is starting off good. Okay, I like it.
Maybe I'm going to go down here.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm just going to go in order. Because
Okay.
we kind of sprinkled them.
Yeah, we sprinkled them.
Okay. So the next one is proteinization.
Proteinization.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to do with protons?
The correct root word, yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Is that
No.
Does that have to do with your hair
Pro.
Yeah, it does have to do
absorbing
with your
color?
hair.
Well, I gathered that.
Uh-huh.
Is that when your cuticle opens?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
So proteinization would be like when a product has protein in it, keratin protein or whatever.
It's adding protein
It's
into the
adding
hair.
protein into the hair. It's proteinizing.
So it has nothing to do with protons.
No.
Protein would
Protein.
be the root word there. But yeah. So like over proteinization is when a product has like too much protein and people put too much in.
And then their hair gets really hard and it like snaps off.
Yeah.
Oh.
So too much keratin will like
Too much proteinization is not good.
right. Too much protein.
All right, next one. Easy.
Go ahead.
Bleach and tone.
You bleach the hair and you tone it.
Right?
Yeah. It's what you have.
It's yeah. He's like, trust me, I know that one.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
sit
Hunter.
through that one.
This one, the next one.
This one you're gonna have to
Hunter
explain
doesn't
because
even
I
know
don't
what
know
this
what it is
means.
either.
Oh.
French shampoo.
Is it waterless?
No.
It's
I
like-
mean,
is it a cat bath like a French kiss?
no. So a French shampoo is like an old school term for like a bleach wash. Which is where you
Oh,
take bleach powder and you put it in like clarifying shampoo just to like bust out old toners or brighten the ends or something.
Like
But
lift one or two
French
levels.
shampoo, that's what my old beauty school teacher, Mr. Leon, used to call it. And he did hair like in like the 40s and 50s. Like, yeah, I will like he knew all the old school
That's kind of
terms.
cool.
It was cool.
I bet he could bust a finger wave out.
Oh my goodness. Like a pro. Yeah, he was great. I love it. All right.
This next one.
This next one's great. Go for it.
Oh, the Kentucky waterfall haircut.
Is that when you get layers, but it's in the kitchen of someone who lives in a trailer park?
I mean,
You know what?
That's not a bad guess.
That isn't a bad guess. I would say it's like a permed shag.
Oh,
Like imagine like Dolly Parton when she has like that curly hair and it's like big and it looks like a waterfall in the back.
oh, yeah.
Kentucky waterfall.
Cool.
Oh, this
that
next one made
we
it
already-
in.
Yeah, we're not
Go
doing
ahead
that
to the
one.
next one.
Undulation.
Oh, I love the swallowing noises.
No, that sounds like a biology term. I'm not gonna go near that one.
Sounds like
Undulation?
undulation. An undulation is like the bend in like a wave when it's undulating. Technically, that's the name of like a triple barrel waver. Is an
Yeah, an undulating wave. Waver.
Yeah.
So it's
those-
like
I know things that you don't know. by
like
the
a
way.
S wave. I know. And if you want to quiz us on fashion terminology.
That's not one of the things that I know.
Or all the other things that you know, which would be everything.
How to place an invoice. Okay. Clarify.
To get rid of all the dirt and oil in your hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the
Essentially.
buildup. So
Yeah.
like soap scum.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
you could strip toner with a clarifying shampoo. It's just clarifying, like cleaning.
Yeah, that's
Deep
how
cleaning.
Taylor came
Deep
in with
cleaning.
brown hair the other day and not black.
Because she clarified it.
She called it color remover, but
Oh.
She probably did color oops. Taylor, if you're listening to this, I know what you do.
the black hair was a color oops.
I told her, I literally told her, I was like, just come over, girl.
Right.
Like, come over,
You
have dinner.
literally
I
know
will
where I
do.
live,
I will
yeah.
do your hair for you because I know you work too much.
Yeah.
No,
That's funny.
She's held captive by the Sally Siren song.
Honestly,
What does that mean?
She buys all her stuff at Sally's, and she says if it comes in a glass
no.
bottle, it's not box color.
Oh God, honey, those bottled in glass.
what glass
Color charm
bottles?
is what I would assume.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because they're in those little brown, gray, like brown bottles.
Yeah. Tell her to come over.
Right.
I have.
Anyways, moving on. Next one, stacked.
That's a hair thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has multiple meanings. But in relation to hair cutting,
No, I don't know. No. Is it? Does it mean the same thing? Does it mean thick?
No.
no.
It's like whenever, like, you see the haircut and it's like stacked up, like the hair is.
It sits all out on top of each other, basically.
Yeah. So it's like you cut at a 45-degree angle and like the hair just kind of stacks up like that.
Oh, okay.
There's a weight line.
Yeah. And it
For
all
it to
kind of
stack.
hits right in the same
Yeah.
area. So it stacks on top of each other. Like a stacked bob.
Yeah.
So
I want my hair stacked. I had someone actually literally today come in and say, "Can you stack my hair?"
oh gosh.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
heard
said,
that
"I'm
one
not
in a
going to do
while.
that, but I'll give you some layers."
Would you like me to layer it and round it out, lighten it up for you a little
Yeah.
bit? We're not gonna stack it, honey.
Yeah.
What
It
do you-
was Miss Lisa. You know, she's going through some stuff right now.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. But I was like, girl, I'm not changing your hair like that. I know you're not going to like it.
You're not gonna want it. Yeah. That's funny. All right, last one. Next one.
I was like,
frog
definitely not
fur.
the last. Frog fur.
Frog fur.
Frog fur. My best friend's boss calls her hair frog fur.
And technically, if you got either one of these, I would count it because I've heard two.
Is that like
it
peach
referred
fuzz?
to two different things. So it's like
Kinda.
hair that's like so fine that it like almost is like. It reminds me of like a dead dandelion.
Frogs don't have fur.
I get that. That's
Right.
the point.
Okay.
It's like hair that's hair, but barely
But
hair.
barely hair. Yeah, like it's so
It's just
wispy.
so fine. I would say that your mom technically has frog fur hair, but it's like she's got a lot of
a
it.
lot of it.
She will kill you.
It's a good thing to
It's
have
not
whenever
bad.
you have a bunch of it, because like with her hair, she can get a lot of volume because it's so
Light.
fine.
The hairs themselves are light.
But yeah, they're just like super light. I don't know.
If she asks, her hair is thick and luscious and not going gray.
Listen, that's not how it works. I thought I had a lot of fine hair, and Hunter cuts my hair one time, first time, and he's like, well, your hair's like medium, but there's just not a lot of it. And I was like, oh, what?
I said medium
What?
coarse.
Yeah, medium coarse. And I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Am I getting menopause hair? That's what I said.
I was like, but your curls last for like weeks.
Right, they do. That's true. That is true. All right,
All
next
right.
one.
Tay hair. This is particular to, I think, our salon.
Our salon specifically. Hunter, would you use it in a sentence?
Do you have
Girl,
a
that
tailor
hair
that
is
works with
Tay in the wind. Okay, so you're not gonna get this one.
Yeah.
I honestly
Does a tailor work at your salon?
No.
Okay.
and I don't
'Cause
think
I
there
don't-
ever
I-
has been.
I don't know
No.
anyone that works there.
But there's apparently some movie where this guy is like losing his brains,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes, "Tay tay in the wind, tay tay in the wind." So it's when the hair goes, where it's just like done.
Yeah.
The hair is done. It's just flying in the wind.
It's just flying in the wind.
It's tay tay in the wind. They
I
had to
didn't-
show me the video clip.
I was going to say, I've never known that. This is where it came from. I just know what it means in reference
Well, I
to...
thought it was something ugly at first. Like, whenever I first heard someone say it, I was like,
Oh, like
why
it's
would
bad.
Yeah.
Tay-tay, yeah.
I was like, why would you say that? That doesn't sound right.
Right?
That sounds bad.
That's funny.
But it's just from a movie. Anyway.
All right, next one, towhead.
I think this is like regional. If
yeah.
where she's from is probably called a towhead, where we're from, and I'm just gonna say it's called cotton top. But where she's from, it would be like towhead.
Okay, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense.
That's why I said what?
A towhead is like a baby that's born with like white blonde hair.
Oh,
Or
okay, then that don't make no sense no more.
Cotton is white,
yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
so it's like white hair.
Well, I think your head looks like a Q-tip. That is cotton head.
Oh,
Yeah, like if
Cotton
it's all
top.
Now that
fluffy.
she
Yeah.
says towhead, it's just
Towhead, and I
bald.
don't really know where that comes from. Maybe that's what it is, but towhead was like that. It was like a white blonde, and I have always heard that when people like
I've heard towhead too,
Yeah.
but here it's more like you would hear cotton top.
Well, and that sounds
'Cause
more
it's
southern,
white,
of course.
yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, we're gonna do one more and then we have to take a break.
okay.
Soul glow hair.
I don't think I can answer that. I don't think that's appropriate.
No, it. So soul.
Is it with a U or is it SOLE like the bottom of my foot?
Or
SOUL?
No, I'm not
Soul.
going to answer that.
So soul glow hair is when. Will you hand me my phone actually? Because I have a description from Sabrina. Because I thought
Or
I
like
would
you wanted
remember
to
it.
make it perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought I remembered it, and then I just went blank.
Well, and it's curly
Yes. So
style.
Is it like a hairstyle I would see in
Well, I'm gonna-
Dreamgirls?
We'll just let
It's
Hunter
called-
read it. Yeah.
soul glow hair. It's when your natural hair looks like a Jerry curl.
Yeah.
So they used to say, "Oh, girl, you got soul glow hair,"
Mm-hmm.
because it's like your soul is glowing,
Shining.
Like you're, yeah,
Shining bright like a diamond.
I stand by my decision not to touch that.
yeah. Well, we
All
had
right.
these submitted from everyone at our
In the
work,
salon, yeah.
and we work in a multicultural salon that has multicultural terms,
Yes, we do. And now we need to take a break.
and we do.
And now for a word from our sponsors.
Hey,
Hey, we got sponsors.
So today's episode is sponsored once again
Mm-hmm.
by AdamandEve.com.
The best.
Yes, and whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, Adam and Eve will have the perfect gifts and with an amazing deal.
At AdamandEve.com, get 50% off plus free shipping.
That's 50% off an adventurous new toy, a slippery lube, or almost anything else you desire.
Our podcast listeners will get 50% off almost any item. Just use code BRBPOD at checkout and you'll get 50% off.
But that's not all. You'll also get 3 bonus sexy items and 6 movies for free.
Plus free shipping.
Doesn't matter what you choose, all will be packaged and sent discreetly for free.
More pleasure in the bedroom is the gift that keeps on giving. So treat yourself, treat your partner. Life is way too short not to enjoy yourself.
You can say that again. So go to adamandeve.com, select any one item, use code BRBPOD.
And this offer is exclusive to our podcast. So just be sure that you're showing support to our show and use the code BRBPOD and get you not just the 50% off, but also 3 bonus sexy items, 6 movies, and 100% free shipping. That's code BRBPOD.
Go to adamandeve.com
right now.
right now.
Right this minute.
All right, and now
we're
back.
We're back.
It's almost like we were right here the whole time.
So funny. All right, now back to quizzing Bradley.
Yes, let's get a little bit harder.
Yes.
Oh, it is about to start
It's
get
about
harder.
to get harder. So the next one is level.
Oh. 1 to 10.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Level of blonde. 10 being platinum. And 1 being black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I like it.
I've taught him well.
You have. Bradley, will you do my hair? No, I'm just kidding.
You don't want that.
I'm just joking.
I've tried.
I did read the book though.
He
Right?
has read several color manuals.
Well, I was going to say, I know he helped you with the last one.
Yeah,
Well, I love it.
I
That's
told him
great.
he did it wrong.
he did. Okay, here's one. Fraymar.
That's a brand.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I thought
He
I was
did
getting it. I was
good.
confident
I
too. I looked you
know.
right in the eyes.
I love it. Next one.
Wait, what does the brand make?
Brushes and bowls and foils.
Shit.
And all the handy dandy useful shit you need.
Well,
in
those are
the
the only
salon.
3 things I've seen.
Oh yeah, they are kind of like all over the house.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna say,
like
there's probably
gadgets.
one within arm reach.
Right?
Not in
Behind
this.
this curtain.
God, don't open the curtain.
Let's see. What is it? Okay, so the next one's underlying pigment.
That is on what spectrum your hair is. If it is more warm or cool.
Oh.
No,
really
hang on. No.
close.
Red.
Oh,
And then there's another one. Or yellow.
or
Orange.
hey.
Yeah, there we go.
Red,
You
orange,
got
yellow.
it. So yeah, it's basically it's
Sorry,
the-
Roy.
Thank
you.
The pigment that's left once you start to lift the hair. So it's always going to be a warm color because that's the color of the protein in the hair.
Okay.
Tertiary color.
Pass.
You can't pass. You don't have that privilege.
This is my house.
Tertiary color. No clue.
Pass.
So there's
yeah.
primary colors.
Which are the
Is that like purple and green?
no.
No.
Primary colors are colors that cannot be made by any other color. So it's
So
red, yellow, blue.
Right.
And then secondary colors are colors that can be made with the first, the
Three
primary
primary
colors.
If I mix purple and green, I get a tertiary.
A, yeah.
Basically.
Tertiary is the
so
third.
brown.
No, actually, no, because purple and green are both primary colors. Or both secondary colors. It's a secondary color and a primary
color.
So you were also wrong.
Tertiary. So like primary is 1, secondary obviously 2, tertiary
1
3.
and 2.
is 3 because it's like 1 color and a 2 color. That's how I remember it.
Oh.
You know,
So what,
It's the
what
third
are examples
level.
of those colors?
but it'd be like red brown or a red orange
So if the color
Yeah.
is hyphenated.
or a blue green. Yes,
it's a tertiary
basically.
color.
Yep, yellow green. Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. yeah.
It's the third line of defense.
Because
in
it's always
colors.
going to be a primary and a secondary.
So, like, when you're color correcting,
I'm going to pull that out of work.
that would be a good one for you.
I'm going to write that.
Well, it does. It does technically apply somewhat
There you
to
go.
your industry as well.
But yeah, so like if you are color correcting, you can take, like, depending on the like intensity of color you want to neutralize, you would either use a primary, secondary, or tertiary color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, got it.
Color theory.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tension alopecia.
Oh, I know that one. You put hair extensions in too tight, and it will pull all your hair out.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ask me how I know that. Not personally.
He actually just had his extensions taken out. That's why his hair's so short right now. I gave him tension alopecia. The Karen.
So like That's the Kate Goslin haircut.
Yes,
Yep.
I love that. That's who he said.
Yep.
Because that is what it is. To
And
me.
ironically, it is a stacked bob.
Yeah,
We really tried to not
and
use the word
very
Karen.
Disconnected.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, now it's getting really hard. These are some of the ones that I didn't know. Do you want me to say it? Because I can say it.
Seborrheic dermatitis.
Seborrheic dermatitis.
Okay, dermatitis has to do with the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Seborrheic, I don't know that word. I'm assuming it has to do with a hair follicle.
It has to do with the sebaceous gland.
Well,
Yeah, pass. I don't even know where that is.
Okay, well, she's looking it up in the glossary.
yeah, because I was going to give you the I mean, don't we have it on here? No.
We weren't,
No.
we weren't prepared.
Official definition.
No, we were prepared because we had that just in case we forgot.
Exactly. We have the glossary of the Salon Fundamentals book here. Seborrhea. Where'd it go? Sorry.
Dermatitis.
Maybe that was one I got off the internet.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go to
Basically,
the next
yeah,
one.
it's a like a dermatitis that's caused by overactive sebaceous glands, which are your oil glands.
Okay.
Yeah, I just was trying to find the official definition. But
Well, the next word is sebaceous glands.
Oh, do those happen to produce oil?
Shit, we didn't do that very good. We should have rearranged that one. Keratin.
I don't officially know what that is, but I have learned it is a protein.
Hey, it is, and
It
it's
is.
what your hair is made up of.
Yeah, your hair and,
And
your
your
fingernails.
Trichology.
It is the study of something. The study of three somethings.
It is a
Technically.
study of tricho. Do you know what that? What's that called? Prefix means.
Is that the official name for the study of hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hair growth. Trichology is the study of hair growth phases.
I took Latin.
See, that's
Did you?
when we were putting this together. I was like, some of these I feel like would be too easy to figure out if you know anything about Latin, which I feel like Bradley probably does.
Maybe.
Next term, babulus.
Well, let's see. That sounds Greek.
I think it's Italian.
I think so too.
Babulus. It's a part of the body.
No.
I don't know.
It's a brand.
It's a brand.
of tools. They make blow dryers, flat irons, clippers.
Are you purposely mispronouncing them?
No.
Because I swear it was Framar.
No, it's frame arm.
My apologies.
I always thought it was Framar until I saw that
Please don't drop his sponsorship.
one reel.
I don't have a
He doesn't
sponsorship
with
with them.
Damn.
A different foil company.
Yeah.
We're going to have to cut that out.
But Framar
We
or
can go back.
Framar,
I
you
can
can
pretend
sponsor
you
me
didn't
if
ask
you
that.
want to.
Yeah.
I don't have a foil
You
sponsor.
well, they can sponsor this podcast if they
Sponsor
want.
this podcast, right?
I've reached out to them several times. They don't want me.
They don't want it.
Okay.
Next one.
Ooh, this is a good one. Telogen effluvium.
Is that the name of the Teletubbies vacuum cleaner?
Yes, correct.
Actually, yeah.
Okay,
Great.
next one.
He loves his pancakes.
No, it is the premature shedding of hair in the resting phase.
Define resting phase.
Well, there's 3 phases of hair growth.
Make sure these aren't on the list.
They're not.
Okay.
There's the active phase, the resting phase, and the splitting phase. Anyway,
I don't know.
I don't know what
I'm
I don't know what
brain
the
farting.
other one is. Anyway, but it's whenever the hair is in its resting phase that like it's not growing currently.
Oh, okay.
Active would be it's currently growing.
Actively growing, yeah.
And then resting, and then the third one I think it falls out.
And that's when it falls out.
The shedding phase.
Yeah, so it's premature shedding. So it's like when you have a baby.
Yes.
Well, it makes it sound like shedding is a
So
phase, and it's doing it when it shouldn't.
Technically, this
Right.
is what anyone who had hair loss from COVID has. Because it's like stress, hormones,
Ain't me, baby.
surgery, trauma, things like that.
Yeah, like whenever you get anesthesia, your hair will fall out. Not always, but like it is a side effect of getting anesthesia is having your hair fall out.
Great.
Tinea capitis. This is actually a thing.
Tinea capitis?
Yeah, it's like an organism, if you will.
Is that something that lives in my hair?
No.
It's a ringworm, which you can get in your hair. I got it when I was a little kid.
I got
In
it
your,
when I was
like
little.
on your
On
head.
my head.
I have a story about that, actually.
It was disgusting.
Bradley had a ringworm once.
I did get ringworm from a cat,
That's what I got mine from.
and I gave it to my dog, and then I got it, obviously. So my mom took the dog to the vet, got the dog medicine. She took me to the people doctor and got me medicine. Dog was cured in a week. I still had it after a month.
What?
So my mom started spraying the back of my head with what she got from the vet, and it was gone in 3 days.
I mean, I went to the hippie doctor, and he compounded me up something natural to put on my hair, but it smelled like shit, I will tell you.
This spray was bright red.
Oh. Mine was like this.
It came in a
liquid,
Windex
and
bottle.
My mom just dunked my
In a
head.
Windex bottle.
Yeah, it was this big.
Oh, like in a Windex sized bottle.
Yeah.
I was like, what kind of vet were you
We were poor.
going to
It
in the
was
We were
said
not that
Windex
poor.
on it, but it was red liquid, and it came from the vet.
Are we Greek?
Right?
Oh, here's a good one. This one's a what do we call these? Bonus question? You don't really get any extra points, but
Was
or
I being
any
scored?
points. No, not really. Halitosis.
Oh, that's bad breath.
Yeah. It was a bonus point because it doesn't have to do with hair.
I learned that from Mary Poppins. It's in supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Piggyback perm.
Is that when your friend gets it and it looks good on them and you think it'll look good on you, but it won't?
No, it is when you are perming long hair, and because it's so long and it would have to wrap around the rod so many times, it's not going to be like effective or even. So you basically wrap like the top strand of the hair and you leave the ends of it, mid strands to ends, hanging off one side. You wrap it up, you clip it, and then you take another rod
And piggyback it.
it. And then that gives like the ends and the top half of it more even.
I didn't have
Processing.
enough hair to have to do that when I got
No.
my perm.
No, I gave Bradley a perm.
Yeah, I wanted another one, and the first time he cut my hair for a trim, he texturized it and went, ooh.
He better not perm your hair
Shouldn't
after
have
all
done
that bleaching.
The last time I permed his hair, it was this color too.
Oh, Lord.
And if he didn't have copious amounts of product in his hair, it looked like
Like frog fur? That would be the other.
Tay-tay in the
Tay
wind.
Tay in the wind. Yes, next one.
MSDS sheets.
MS, DS. Isn't that like, is that medical?
Kind of. No?
Yeah, I guess technically you have to have it in a medical setting as well.
Is that a listing of all the ingredients of the products you use in case someone has an allergic reaction?
It is, yes, all the chemical information on the products that you have in your establishment. Yes. It's material safety data sheet.
Yeah, I had to have that when I made soap.
Oh, yep. All right.
Staphylococci.
Well, that sounds made up.
It's not.
Well, that sounds made up.
Staph infection.
Yeah, it's a staph infection. It's staph.
Oh, is that really the full term?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We looked it up
That
in the dictionary.
they came up with that.
Mm-hmm.
The medical doctors
Our
did.
doctors.
It's the doctor scientists. They did it.
The doctor. I feel so safe.
All right, next one, Camaro hair.
Travis Tritt.
I don't know, Hunter.
It's like Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, like blown back.
Like a shullet.
She drove a Ferrari.
Probably.
Probably.
All right. Line of demarcation.
It's what she got.
She has a lot of things I don't have.
That's true.
Yeah. No, it's like when your roots grow out.
Where your colors?
All right, next one, Hunty.
All right. Hypertrichosis.
Okay. Hyper is an overactiveness.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
Oh, I have an example.
Well, I don't think he needs it. Let
I
him
wasn't
figure
done.
Okay.
Say the word again.
it out.
Hypertrichosis.
Okay. Hyper has to do with the hair. Your hair grows too fast.
Very close.
Very close. Okay, so Mr. Teddy Bear Gurr on Instagram
Oh, your hair
Has-
grows too much.
Yes.
hypertrichosis. Yes.
Wolfman
That's a very
syndrome
niche reference. Please don't Google
is
that.
what they call it.
You can Google it if you want. I'm not scared.
Don't Google that.
I mean, we are on the free podcast,
Yeah,
but still,
right?
Google what you want.
I'm
girl.
not responsible for the images that come.
If
up.
Hunter says
They're
it
not
on
gonna
this
be
podcast, he don't care.
Right. Okay. Your time.
Hydrophilic.
Water.
Mm-hmm.
Philic.
By the look on his face, I would know what he thought it meant.
I thought you said hydrophobic.
Hydrophilic.
Your hair absorbs too much water.
Water loving.
Yeah, it's water loving
Yeah.
here.
I was gonna say it would be the opposite of hydrophobic.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, but then I was like, he's gonna figure it out.
Right. Exactly.
Quick. Okay. Hyperhidrosis.
Okay, overactive. Hydrosis. See, I don't know hydrosis.
It's overactive sweat glands.
Oh, Beatrice has that.
Bleep.
You want to
Redacted.
use her name
She don't listen.
that you know of.
Oh, I want to do this one. Actually,
Okay.
you do the next one, and then I get the one after that.
Okay. Onychia. If you dig real deep,
Yeah.
you can think of this one.
I don't think I do.
Lawsuit. Not my lawsuit. Someone else's lawsuit. Jensen's lawsuit.
Oh, you got an infection.
In.
Your cuticle.
Yep.
Inflammation of the nail matrix, which is basically anything that makes up the nail. So
Yeah.
exactly.
I forgot that girl existed.
All right. Next one. Inferior labial.
Pass.
That's normally what I would say
That's
too.
what, you should have seen the look
Not
on Hunter's face.
Interested.
Swipe left.
Why am I on these settings? Okay, but tell me, what is inside the labial?
The inferior labial.
Not interior.
Oh,
It's the inferior labial.
what's wrong with it?
It's. I don't know. Bradley, you tell me.
I think it looks like an Arby's sandwich.
Suddenly, this became a Patreon episode. The inferior labial is the artery that supplies blood to the lower lip. You have one.
They
and
should
so do
rename
I.
that.
But this lip
This lip.
They should rename
on
it.
every human, which means you also have an inferior labial.
Bradley's got labials on his face. Everyone does.
I will forget about that.
That is hilarious. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, into a more lighter topic.
Next one.
Ergonomics.
Ergonomics. It's
Like body positioning, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to use words. It's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
Well,
For those that aren't watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
he
I
did
just
this.
awkwardly held my hands out and moved them.
Yeah, I love how you said he did this.
I know.
And then didn't explain.
It's
He
getting
was
towards the end of the
tapping his
episode.
fingertips together in a little tip, 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 tip. motion.
There you go.
There you go, Bradley.
There
That's
we go.
good. He knows what's up. ASMR moment. Next one, acid mantle.
Is that some sort of threshold?
I mean, essentially, the acid mantle is like the
How much acid your hair can take?
well, it's the acid layer on your skin.
It's
or
like a
your
protective
hair.
barrier.
Yeah, like your barrier, skin barrier, hair barrier.
It regulates the pH
pH.
of your hair or
Mhm.
skin.
So yeah, when you're changing the pH of your hair or skin, that's what you're technically changing the pH of.
Not your actual hair or your actual skin.
It's of the mantle. Next.
Okay. Ooh, this one's an easy one. Albinism.
I'm confident in my answer, but I don't want it to be wrong and offensive.
Say it.
Lacking all pigment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what
exactly it.
means.
Yeah.
And typically people who have albinism also have red eyes.
Mm-hmm. And usually vision problems. Did you know
Mhm.
that? I didn't know that. I didn't know
It's
that
like
was a thing.
gingers require more anesthesia and
Yep. Well, it's another genetic mutation, just like,
mhm.
you know, the MCR1 gene for redheads. Yes, I know the name of it. Next. Canvas block.
Is it a technical term or like a
It would be a tool, technically.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
canvas block?
It's a
There aren't any in this house. There aren't any in this house.
Oh,
I don't think you would have ever seen one, actually.
It sounds like something you put on a part, like on the head that you don't want color to get on because you're bad at your job.
No, that's not it.
That's called a mesh sheet.
Yes, a canvas block is like
Like a head form.
a head form that you would put like a wig that you're working on or a topper or something, a hairpiece.
And it's typically, which it's weird that it's called canvas block, because aren't they typically made out of muslin?
I mean, I would assume it's like because that's your
Like
canvas.
a dress form?
Yeah,
but a
for
head.
a wig.
Oh, that would be terrifying.
And they have like...
There's
it's,
no face on them.
No, there's no face. It's just a block.
Do you know on the mannequins the shoulders are collapsible?
I did not know that. I don't know why I said yes. I lied.
You started to say
I
like
that.
to
started
just
to
walk
say
up
yeah,
to
and
them
I
and
was like,
just crush it. like
does it
a
make you
Hulk.
feel like...
Powerful.
Wait, yeah, and then everybody looks at me funny.
You don't do it when no one's around.
They're like, you could never do that to a real person.
I'm like,
I mean,
you want to see?
you're
No,
like,
like physically.
look around and find out.
Couldn't crush someone's shoulders in real life.
No, I hope not. If they didn't have collarbones, you could.
Yeah. Beehive.
Oh, I know that one. Marge Simpson.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say Amy
they have
Winehouse,
The,
but
they have
Oh,
the
yeah.
Hun Fest in Baltimore every year. It's where everyone dress up like 50s retro, and all the women have beehives.
oh, there you go. That's cute.
cool.
I like it.
Mhm.
All right.
This last one is... Why did we put them all in the same one?
I don't know because it was the last idea
Oh,
on
yeah.
the list.
Okay. So, nape.
I was going to point. Right back of your neck.
Yep. Okay.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. Perimeter.
Perimeter. Is that the like midsection? No.
It's like the literal perimeter of the hair.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's
like...
where your hair stops growing?
As relation to where the hair falls, not necessarily
Yeah,
the
so,
shape
like,
of the head.
Your technical you don't actually have a
No.
perimeter
That's the
on
center
your
of my
hair.
head.
My perimeter
It's
would be
her
the
length.
length.
It's like
Yeah.
the length of the hair.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to do one that's not on the sheet.
Okay.
Parietal.
I'm not going to accept that. It's not on the sheet.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I had to ask Michelle what it was when I
Really?
I was like, what the hell is the parietal? Like, I couldn't remember. I'm like, what's that again?
So the parietal.
Is that the fish that eat the dead skin off your feet?
No, not piranhas.
No.
And they'll eat your whole feet.
It's like, it's the round of your head. Like the apex of the round.
Where your head starts to round.
Yeah. So, like, if you were to put a comb here or your finger right here, it's where your finger lifts off your head.
Neat.
That's the parietal. And then the last one is the interior.
Anything within the perimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside of it.
From the perimeter to the fringe. Anything in the
fringe
middle.
wasn't on the list. What's fringe?
Bang.
The bang.
I knew that.
Oh. Well, with that, y'all,
Yeah.
this very special episode with special guest, Fiance Bradley.
Thank you for enduring that, Fiance Bradley.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Fiance Bradley.
It's like good friend Kelsey. Your Fiance Bradley.
Anytime. I'm always here.
You know where to find me.
Downstairs.
Creeping around the
We
house.
don't have iced
pretending
tea,
not
do
to
we?
exist.
Do we have any iced tea? Has anything interesting in pop culture happened?
I mean,
When was your last episode?
We've already done that at Chrisley's.
yeah.
I thought about her when I was in the Nordstrom shoe department.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about that one thing, but
About
that's
how
just
I
a
met
heavy
her.
Topic.
What is it?
I heard that.
Oh, yeah. There has been some, like, super big drama with Balenciaga recently. We can
Yeah.
talk about that.
Can we?
I don't care. I
Okay.
mean, it's what's happening.
Yeah.
So they came out with a campaign
Mm-hmm.
in which there were... Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have opinions on it.
Oh, you do? Because I don't really have them, so I'll let you... So they came out with a campaign. Was it just one image?
No, it
there
was
were a
multiple
couple.
images.
And it was children holding bears that had, like, BDSM attire on.
Yeah, and then there was like kids around like empty wine glasses, but the big one that's the big issue that everyone seems to be talking about the most, and apparently Balenciaga is now suing over, is the one where there's a picture of a handbag and it's on top of legal papers. But if you zoom in and look at the legal papers, it's basically where there was like a case about child pornography that like you couldn't do that, but that you were allowed to post images with children as long as they were not like provocative or sexually explicit in any way. So because of the like, it's a sexual like topic, but there's nothing sexual in the image or whatever.
Right.
So basically,
Because
it's supposed to be that like they're like celebrating that they were able to do this, is what I have heard. Or that's why they're like, everybody's upset about it. And then go ahead.
Is it my opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the ads did what they were intended to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is stir up controversy.
Yeah, because now
Any
everybody's
publicity
talking
is
about...
good publicity.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen the images, and I think people really need to
Calm down.
worry about something else. Like literally anything else.
There are people dying.
The world is on fire. Like
the world is literally on fire. Yeah, well, so they had to take down... So the second image came after they had to take down the first ones, right? And then that was them saying, like, we took it down because y'all are all talking shit, but, like, it's actually okay for us to do this.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was going to say is that what I had just heard earlier today was that Balenciaga is now suing, like, the set director or something like that. I can't remember. I'm probably saying it wrong, but they're suing somebody else who, like, coordinated the shoot.
Oh, the artistic director.
Maybe that's what it was. Because they were trying to say that, like, they didn't know that that's what that was. But it does seem to be on theme with the rest of the thing. So I do agree with what Bradley says, that, like, there's... You got to stir up controversy.
Right.
Got everybody talking. Too.
As someone who has been involved in like multiple shoots, it has to go to the top.
And that's the part that I find interesting.
Like, why are you going to sue if you had to have approved this?
It seems like fake, like doing it just to get people off their backs, kind of to me. Oh. But at the same time, it's like.
Well, and then Bradley works for a company that literally does shoots all the time. Like, it has to be approved through the top.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is they make shoes that have socks built in. So.
Again, not important.
I don't think that they have very good taste.
Right. Well, and I've seen their artistic director on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and he looks like a trash bag.
Well, again, okay, here's two things.
It is Kanye's favorite brand.
Well, not anymore. They just dropped him, and then they put that out.
That wasn't his decision. Well, I guess it was, but you know.
I'm saying it's probably not his favorite anymore because he butthurt now. He mad.
Right.
He big man. But
I bet it could get in at Walmart.
Put your trash bags on the floor at Walmart. Could you imagine? I mean, honestly, if he was at the Gap.
Yeah.
Got that good, that Sam's Club brand. Members Mark.
Why was my eyeballs twitching?
Or the Kirkland's brand.
Don't you disgrace Costco like that.
We are a Costco family.
That is funny.
Well, with all that, that's all we got for y'all today, guys. If you want to follow us on our social media journeys, I am at HairXHunter on all the things. Our podcast is at Breakroom Banter Pod on all the things. My fiance Bradley's Instagram is at Bradley.Driscoll, and he is a travel influencer, if you will.
Thank you.
I am Ericka the Redhead on all the things.
On all the things. And we also have a Patreon, $5 subscription. We post afterpods that are kind of fun. And those are uncut, unfiltered. And
was I supposed to be filtered?
No.
I mean, you're good.
You're good. You weren't unfiltered. You're fine.
I've said words.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.